outside the Addington Primary School, where we saw extraordinary scenes of young children having abuse hurled at them, bottles, it seems, in some cases, as they're trying to leave the Addington Primary School. There's been a protest there through the day by the March and March movement. They claim that South African children are being kept out of the school because foreign children are in the school. Muzi Mahlambi is the spokesperson for the KwaZulu-Natal Education Department. Muzi, good afternoon, and thank you for joining us at such short notice. Your first reaction to what we've seen outside the Addington Primary School. I don't think I've ever seen adults in South Africa throwing things at young children in this way before.
Afternoon and afternoon to your viewers. It's an undesirable kind of a situation that we have witnessed just now, where police had to use water and tear gas to disperse the crowd that was preventing learners or parents from fetching their children or children going home. It's a situation that, like you have indicated, that we last saw during the apartheid, and to see it at a place called a school, a primary school for that matter. In your visuals, you will have seen how the little bodies that we are talking about that have had to endure and experience such a psychotraumatic kind of an experience. So we wish this could not have happened.
The claim from the protesters is that their children can't get into the school, and that their children, their South African children, can't get into the school because the children of foreign nationals, so foreign children is the way they would put it, are keeping them out. Is that true?
We are a member state of AU, and a country with the constitutions that we have. We should not be easily be feeding into such a narrative. We can tell you that the school has enrolled over 1,587 learners. Over 1,000 learners are South Africans. Another claim that the marchers are making is that the foreigners are not documented. We can tell you that out of the school population, only 12 South Africans don't have documents, and only 5 of the foreigners are not documented, which are the issues that we are dealing with. And there is Migration Act as amongst the other acts in this country, which deals clearly and defines who is legal immigrant and who is illegal immigrant. And at no point we are defending the illegal immigrants. Home Affairs and Police are the lead departments to deal with such issues. But we are mandated by the Constitution to then say everyone that is legitimate and qualifies to be admitted in our schools, we should do so.
Okay, so just to be clear then on those numbers, you say it's only 5 undocumented children, 5 foreign undocumented children in the entire school, which is more than 1,500 learners?
Yes. That's what we're saying.
Have you spoken to the March and March movement about this? What do they say when you tell them that?
We have tried to address them, and there's it's quite interesting that in the list that they gave us, the 66 learners that they gave us last week, when we scrutinized the list and trying to place the learners. By the way, all those 66 learners have since been placed, but 20 of those learners from their list, March and March list, are foreigners. So we to us it's no matter. What matters is when we see a children in the list that is given to us, irrespective of the source, irrespective of how wrong or right the source is. But if then there is a learner that has not been placed, our priority and our interest is to place those learners. By the way, out of 44 of that 66 list are learners that do have schools, that have been attending schools when schools opened on the 14th of January, and they've been attending schools all these years. What we're dealing with here is opportunistic parents who want to transfer their children from other schools to Addington Primary School, not that they don't have schools.
Thank you very much indeed. All right, the view there from Muzi Mahlambi, the spokesperson for the KwaZulu-Natal Education Department. As he says, they've tried to speak to the March and March movement, and he says there are very few children who don't have places at Addington Primary. Well, let's go back now